Welcome to Bella Healing Therapy, where we help raise people's consciousness through energy work with things such as Reiki, Tarot, and other divinations. So if this is something that you're interested in, please hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're watching so that I can continue to make videos like so. And as always, just take what flows and let the rest go. You're the only true divine oracle of your life. So today we're just going to be doing a weekly message from Spirit, kind of some advice to kind of get you through your week and things to look out for. Okay, so we're going to be using the Goddess Tarot deck, and then we're going to be using the Animal Spirit deck. And I'll read the message that comes from the book as well, but let's just start off by pulling our tarot cards. Spirit, please provide us with a message for the week ahead that is in the highest well-being of all. Thank you. Temptations. Connecting with the animal spirit guides that walk with us in the highest well-being of all, please provide us a message for the week ahead. Message for the week ahead. Thank you. We have two cards. We have the bee and we have the hawk. So let me just sit with this for a moment. Okay, so let's start off with the temptation card. Obviously, this is about things that tempt us, things that aren't really in the highest well-being for us, whether that be drugs, alcohol, sex, like video games, just like things that keep you preoccupied and clear your mind from things that you should be focusing on. So I think that a lot of people have been avoiding the shadow work that needs to be done because they're scared of it, or because it's just too much, or they end up trying to do it and then go into these temptations to avoid it. So instead of being fearful and highly emotional because of the things that have been bothering us, we need to kind of breathe through it and really take time to heal. So if you can't do that on your own and you need some help, then talk to a family member, talk to a therapist, talk to somebody that is able to help guide you through making the decisions that are better for you instead of coming down to these substances or things that normally would take your mind off of it. So also a big thing is just praying and asking the universe and God to help you with assistance with these temptations. So if you struggle with smoking or drinking or something like that, then just say like, please God, help me come over the temptations of drinking. Allow me to feel safe and sound by myself without any other substances. Allow me to just be myself and breathe and sit with these emotions and this pain that's been in my life so that I can finally put them to rest and move forward with a higher, better, like more in tune life. So instead of being high off of drugs or alcohol, you're high off of the life that you're fulfilling for yourself, the one that you're creating and moving forward and doing things that you've always wanted to do, but these things were kind of holding you back and you didn't even really realize that that's what it was doing. And a lot of times we use drugs or substances or sex or whatever to kind of heal some post-traumatic stress issues that we've had from the past. So we have to kind of go back into our past, bring up those memories, forgive, let go, move on, so that we can finally let go of all this stuff that's been holding us back and holding us down. So really focusing on spreading your wings and becoming insightful and watching your rhythms and patterns and your things that you would normally do. You need to kind of switch up a little bit. So watch yourself. Like, okay, normally I would come home and I sit down in front of the TV and I smoke some weed and then I watch a movie and I eat and I fall asleep. Well, that's fine and dandy if you're just trying to chill and avoid and ignore certain things that are going on in your life. You could still watch TV, eat, and go to sleep without the drugs. You know, you just need to kind of let go of it and like know that you are capable of living a life without these things. Say it's like a sexual thing. Say that you're feeling like you're lonely or you're sad or you're just gonna hook up with this guy or girl because they give you some sort of temporary fulfillment. But then how do you feel later on? Because it's not really giving you the relationship that you wanted. It was just making you feel good for a moment. And then in return, you're not going to feel good about it later. So really sticking up for yourself, allowing yourself to see your traits and your like, I can't think of the word right now, but just like what you normally go to, you got to switch it up. So really focus on not thinking about things you have to get rid of, but things you would rather replace it with. So when you come home and you're about to sit down and you turn on the TV and all of a sudden all you can think about is weed because that's what you would normally do, then you need to do something else to sidetrack your mind. Maybe read a book instead, or watch a YouTube video about the side effects of weed. So that way you're kind of sticking to your path and avoiding the things that aren't good for you or the things that you're just trying to change. Okay, because I'm not saying that weed is bad. People need it. I needed it for a long time in my life. And I still have moments where it kind of have flare-ups where I feel like I'm kind of going to go crazy if I don't have it. It's just because I also have had things in the past that I had to deal with and let go of. And it's still just like a work in progress. And you have to be okay with it mentally and be ready to do it on your own. And the B is just finding honey and like your sweetness and like finding that happiness and joy in other places rather than what you normally would have. The things that are going to sting you, the things that are going to keep you down, the things that are going to have like a bad reaction to your life. We want to avoid that and move on to things that are more positive and things that are going to be fulfilling for us. So, like I said, possibly reading a book instead. That could be something that is good for your brain and is going to teach you something and kind of get you off of what you would normally do. And kind of just change up your routine and focus on things that are going to bring you more happiness in life instead of bringing you down or that are going to just impact your life in a bad way. I'm reading this affirmation daily right now to kind of help me get through it. And it's, I am the ruler of my life, and I choose to finally put to rest the thoughts and habits that lead to self-destruction. I am free. I'll read it again. Say it again. I am the ruler of my life, and I choose to finally put to rest the thoughts and habits that lead to self-destruction. I am free. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and read from the book to see exactly what the animal spirits have to say. Give me a moment here to find it. Okay, the hawk. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch over every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, it sees clearly and is intuitive. When out of balance, it sees too much and is suspicious. To bring into balance, a perspective shift. Now let's see what the bee says. Wherever it may be. No pun intended. Okay. B. Earnest, hardworking, and democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they are bustling, joyous personalities until they are tired from all that work. Then they gripe and then they sting. When in balance, you're content, active, and vibrant. When out of balance, you're overworked and annoyed. To bring into balance, a mini vacation. So yeah, just kind of getting those messages from the divine with the hawk energy and redirecting what needs to be changed in your life and bringing more positivity with that bee and working together with other people and getting the help that you need to kind of overcome this. And don't be so hard on yourself if you kind of fall into the old routines and the old habits, because it's normal. It's something that is just going to take time to overcome. So just beware of the temptations that are in your life, whatever they may be. They could be something else than what I was talking about. Just think whatever comes to your mind and how it is being self-destructive for your life. And think of other ways and other things that you could do that are going to be more helpful in your life and help kind of build those little building blocks to success and those goals that you've been wanting to accomplish. So that's the message for the week. Take it easy, don't be hard on yourself, and just quit doing things that are bad for you. You know what it is, and start doing things that are good for you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this message resonates with you. If so, hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you're watching, and if you want me to switch anything up, or if you're liking the way that I'm shooting everything. I don't know, I'm still kind of trying to figure everything out. And if you want to book a private reading or your own healing session virtually, you can visit my website at www.bellahealingtherapy.com. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.